Hello guys, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing good. So, good news, if you find this channel, you struck gold. This channel, my channel here, will help you to see your full potential and to become a deliberate creator of your reality. You'll know how the universe works, law of attraction, subconscious, everything. So if this comes up on your news feed or your recommendations, it's no coincidence. So consider yourself very fortunate. It's like you won the lottery. Okay, so let's get into it. So if you find this, again, you are chosen, you're here for this purpose. So I'm here to teach you and inspire and enlighten you with some information that will help you change the course of your life so that you can see what this thing that we call life is all about. So today what I want to talk to you about is known as, we call it error correcting codes in the universe. What is all this error? What is an error correcting code, Mark? Well, here's what you need to know. This thing that we call life, the universe, the material world, the reality, it's actually comprised sort of like a computer simulation. In other words, things move in binary codes, in zeros and ones. So that's actually right. The universe actually has a code, zeros and ones in mathematics. So the universe, what an error correcting code basically means is that the universe will always balance itself out. Think about your life. Have you ever seen that sometimes when you think to yourself like, whoa, I mean, I don't know how I got through that, but you got through it. You ever notice how things kind of always turn out for you when you just kind of let go, right? That's what an error correcting code is. So knowing that, how can you use this information to master your mind or to become a deliberate creator of your reality, so to speak? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you now how you can master this knowledge and how you can use it to better your life. So the first thing we have to understand is this. Everything that we use in our life, such as language, words, and phrases, they are designed to communicate some sort of action or experience. So here's the first key you got to understand. The universe is about experience. It wants to experience itself through you. You are a part of this universe. We call it God. So it's an experience. So love is an experience. Hate is an experience. So that's called duality. So we have love and hate. So we have things where say, oh, I love you or I hate you. This is bad, this is good. It's all duality, but it needs each other to balance out. So the question is just which side do you want to be on? That's called harmony. So next thing you have to know about the universe, how it works in harmony. So when we think of harmony, right, we always think of harmony as being positive, right? No. Harmony can be negative. Remember, duality, both aspects of the field. So all you need to know is this, that the universe exists in harmony. Things must always be harmony. You can have negative harmony. It will manifest positive harmony. But as long as some sort of harmony exists, comes together, that's where things match up, and that's how we manifest or we create our reality. Okay, so you got that, right? So what we got first, right? Remember now, we got the error correcting codes, right? Are based in the universe, right? And then a universe sees itself as experiences. So everything we're doing in our life is to experience things, right? The universe exists in harmony. And I'll even go further and show you something. Look at your senses. Your body is primarily bombarded or made up with billions of bits of nerve cells, information. That is all designed for you to what? Experience stuff, the air, the temperature, your taste buds. Your body and the mind is constant, especially your body. Your body is constantly emitting all these, it's talking to the universe, it's communicating like a computer, sending information, and you're receiving information. Some of it you pick up, some of it you don't. But it's all an experience. How about this? The things you do in your life, what do you do them for? To experience them, right? We do them for a feeling. Everything we do, you want money, it's a feeling of security, prosperity. Everything you do for a feeling, you want to feel good, health. It's all about a feeling which leads to an experience, all right? So keep that in mind. So you want to experience your desires. See? That's the secret now. So if you want to use this to deliberately create your life, you got to key point is, okay, so the things I'm doing is to experience stuff. All right. So now how can I experience what I want knowing about this universe and harmony and how it works? Well, the next point now about the universe now is a concept of time, guys. You know, that time is not real in the aspects that we were conditioned to believe. Think about this. What is time? Time is measurement. What is measurement? A human concept. We made measurement up. Without measurement has no actual basis in reality. We measure stuff. We say you're born, you become 1 year old. We measure progress, we measure structure. Everything in our life we measure. So that's what we call time. So we use time as a measurement. So in all actuality, even when we're measuring things, when are we measuring it? Now. So time is always in this present moment of now. Everything is happening right now. So if you want to use this to your advantage, you have to be able to put your desires or the things you want in your life. You have to imagine them now. And that's why you have a mind, your imagination. You're given this tool from the universe to use it to create. Because the thing with the mind is, when you have images in your mind and you have what you call experience or see things in your physical reality, the mind sees the same thing. There's no difference. So let me show you how it works. All right. So let me drive it home to show you how time works and how you can see. So let's use car. So let's say you're driving on the highway. So when you're driving on the highway, you got your car. Behind you is what you call the past. In front of you is what you call the future, right? So you're driving your car like this, and then you look through your rear view mirror. Okay, you see somebody behind you. But when can you see them? Right now. You look behind you, you can see them now. All right, what about when you're driving ahead? What are you seeing? You call it the future, right? When do you see it? Right now. So you see, everything is condensed right this moment. We're just moving in measurements, but it's all happening right in this moment. See how it works? That's how you got to understand time. Let's use an analogy again with your car again. So you're driving on the highway and you just pass something. And now if you keep looking back, right? You're looking back in your car driving, right? You're looking back. You know, you're not focused on what's ahead or what's in front of you right now. You can slow up. People can pass you. I mean, and think about it. When you look back, the past is taking care of itself. If the car behind you, you don't have to look at the car all the time, right? The car is just going to do what it just do, right? So you have to watch behind you and say, oh, I got to make sure this car don't hit me. Oh, I got to make sure this car come around. No, everything is passing you, but you're still right in this moment and you're going with it. So time is condensed in that form, and that's what we call future ahead of us, past ahead of us. But it's all an illusion. It's just a form of language that we human beings need to use to make sense of our world. So the point I'm showing you is with this error correcting code in harmony, everything is happening now. So everything happens right now. That means your desires, the things that you want in your life, you are experiencing them right in this moment. As long as you can put it in your mind's eye. Mind's eye is called your imagination. So you have to do this because this is the secret to deliberately creating your life. It's not looking in the future. It's not thinking about the past. It's actually seeing everything that's happening now. And it's very easy to do this because your mind is conditioned to see things now. Did you know that when you're imagining something in your head, you have no concept of time? We were making it up as we go along. To show you even deeper, think about this. When you're dreaming, in your dream, you can never see concepts of time. Your dream doesn't have time in there. There's no moving ahead, moving forward. One day I'm doing this. Every dream you ever have in your life is displaced in now. As a matter of fact, every dream you ever have, you will never see any experience of time. You will never know the time in the dream, because in true essence of reality, you're made with the universe. So if you're part of the universe, everything is expanding right now. Do you see how that works? So that's the formula for you to what I call to take over or to deliberately create and master your world. So that's what we mean when we say the universe and everything is an error correcting code. It means basically that everything that's happened in the universe will correct it to match the harmony. Okay? So it's your job to get in flow of which harmony you want to be on. Remember again now, harmony takes two things to manifest or two things to create. Harmony and the experience of it. So once the harmony comes together, the experience automatically manifests. And within that formula also, we have what we call the energy we put out, which is called frequency, vibration. So the more you can intensify the frequency, the more you can change or adjust what we call matter, or like real stuff. So that's called your focus. So when you're focused and you have the correct harmony, and you start to intentionalize your experience, and then you start to use your mind's eye, and then you start to see what you want now, that's the formula, and that's how things manifest. So that's how things create. And that works through fundamental laws. We can see this in physics, quantum mechanics, and we can see this through our actions and our habits, which are generated through our subconscious mind. So, error correcting codes of the universe. So what is the big picture? What's the bigger picture? Well, if I just said that the universe exists in its harmony and experience, and then it's kind of like a computer simulation where you have zeros and ones as binary codes. And actually, physicists has discovered this before. They had calculations where they see the universe exists in ones and zeros, information coming together. You and I, what are we? Guess what? We're just information. How do we know that? Look at your DNA. What is your DNA? Information. Information put together on chromosomes, right? So are you seeing the bigger picture here? So you're seeing that the thing that we call life is something we construct as human beings, right? With our conscious mind, just to make sense of it. But that also does something. It puts limitations on us. Because when we have these constructs, we have these words and languages, they put a limit on us, because now our mind sees these things and we are confined into this small cage. So if you start to expand your mind, become aware, and see what the true essence is, then you move to another level. This is the level now where you can take advantage of the harmony, the experience, the focus, and seeing how things work, and then you'll start to create and manifest more into your life. See that? So who would have thought that, right? That, wow, no one has ever explained it this way, right? Have you ever seen anyone to show you this, or to show you how it works this way, right? Well, you probably won't, because many of us have been conditioned to this sort of logical, analytical, structural thinking. And this is why many individuals, we get stuck in what I call patterns or reality loops, because we don't see the bigger picture. In order for you to access this and to do this, you just have to have one key moment in your life. You have to have one tool. You already have the tool, it's your mind, but you have to use it for something. What do you have to do? You have to open it. You have to have an open mind. If you don't have an open mind, you're not going to have an open abundance. If you have a closed mind, you're just going to get closed experiences, limited stuff. Secret is open your mind. Have an open mind. Be open. Listen. Analyze it. See if it makes sense. See if it feels, you feel it. And then you go with it. But if you don't have an open mind, you're missing out. Let me show you something about the mind and what I mean by open mind. Right now, you think that you're seeing everything. No, you're not. You're seeing 0.001% of actual light or reality. That's a fact. Many people don't understand that. If you don't have an open mind, you think that what you're seeing is a real thing. So how do you explain what we call the paranormal, the psychic stuff, the things that you can see in your dream and they become reality, the feeling you get and then something happens, the thought you think and someone calls you. See, all that is not actual reality. That's a different level. So that's what I mean. So the universe exists in all this form, and all you have to do is understand it, and now you have some basic understanding that you can use right now, right? So now you know everything, the simulation, energy, information, harmony, experience, focus now, past, future, made up concepts, keep it now, and the mind's eye is happening now. Your images, your desires, if you see them in the mind, or see them now, what eventually happens if you keep this rinse and repeat, it will manifest, because the frequency enhances, it changes now, and it becomes the structure of matter starts to change, and then the things will appear and you will experience what you want. Got it? So there you have it. Some good tips for you to use while the universe exists as error correcting codes. Thanks, guys.